Hi, welcome back to my channel. To see another process video, I am using Elle Studio Family Fun, and right now you can see me struggling with this cut file called Butterfly Frenzy. I got it free from 17 Turtles, and I have a scan and cut, and my mat is extremely sticky, and I'm having a hard time getting the butterflies off without them and trying to get just the outline border, but it didn't cut all the way through on some of them, but that's okay because I'm going to end up not filling all of them in with different color pattern paper anyway. So I'm just going to work with what I have and just make it work. So I have chosen this gray background from the Family Fun from Elle Studio. It's the gray with little white triangles on it. And I was thinking of using this photo of my daughter when she was little, but I changed it to this other one. It seemed to go better. And so you can see here that I had used some of the pattern paper, the pink and blue, and some of them were the little 3x4 cards, and some of them are the 6x6 paper. The photograph itself is on a 6x6 paper. It's this light blue with white polka dots on it, and it adds just a nice balance to the colors, I think. So now I'm looking through all the embellishments, trying to figure out which ones to use. I'm not really a lot of embellishments. My goodness, the background is enough, so I don't want to add too much to it. So the top thing that element that I just put on says happiness found, and then down below the green and white stripe was actually something that was left over from the butterfly with the big heart on it over there on the left. It was just a little strip that was left, and then below that it says here and now, and it's a gray. So I'm continually looking through all of the elements that I have. Some of them were the card. I had just went ahead and cut up all the labels, and anything that was cuttable I went ahead and made it so that I could just put it on there, at a future date like now. Okay, I want to make sure that you can see the paper evenly underneath the photograph, and because that is a 6x6 pad and my photo is 4x6, I trimmed it just a tad so I can see even amount of the paper under my photo. And I wanted to angle that stripe a little bit, so I just cut it on an angle. And now I'm just gluing everything down with tacky glue. And I put the stripe underneath the photo and then the here and now on top of the photo. And I'm not adding any dimension to any of these that are on top of my photo. Go ahead and attach that happiness found. And then I'm thinking I'm going to just put this on flat on this background, but I felt like it needed to be lifted up. So I have this cardboard that I use. I get it from my job, where I get a lot of this cardboard left over, and instead of putting it in the trash, I just use it as for dimension. So then I look to see if I like it was just one layer, because it's pretty thin. I mean, it's not very thick, but I really do want to, and a lot of times I do use double the thickness of this cardboard. And it glues very well with the ATG. Have to use the liquid glue. If I'm just doing a small area, I usually do the liquid glue. If I'm doing a larger area, I use the ATG. And I'm using my my pen just to draw lines around it, because it kind of gets lost, this square of this light blue. I want it to stand out just a little bit. And I don't think I show it on, oh here, let me go ahead and show you. This is one of the big pens. It is a Pitt pen, and it's the bold. And I have it in several colors, but I'm going around the edge so you don't see the white. And it's not that dramatic, but it's just enough for it to stand out. So I just go around the edge, and I go from the back side just in case um, you know, my pen kind of goes over, doesn't make a mess. So now I'm adding foam tape behind some of the butterfly leaves, and some of them I just, I glued flat. Just a little bit of dementia on some of them. All right. I want to make sure I put this on square as I can. The ATG works great with this cardboard, chipboard, whatever you want to call it. And now it's time for my sequins. I use the Pretty Pink Posh. I've had these for a number of years, and I have this pink, and I can't even tell you the name of the pink. I have two colors of pink, and those are the 4mm size. So I kind of spread those around. There's not really a rhyme or reason to it. Just to add a bit of sparkle, and it's hard to see at this angle, but you'll be able to see on my close-ups. And then I got the 6mm green, and that's what this is. And I do a few of those around. And to attach the sequins to the page, I had to go to Michael's this week and get some more Zots, and I got the minuscule size. And you'll see it here just a minute. There it is, the minuscule size. And I seem to like this better than what I was using before. I like the size of it. It's really small, and that the glue dot doesn't seep out around the outside, and I don't think it really made that big of a difference before, but I really do like this minuscule size to put the sequins on. And I don't make you watch me do all of them. And trim off. Normally I trim this off first, which is real unusual for me, so I want to go ahead and get that off. And I love her strips there. They are independent, and you can use them on their own. And there it is, completed. Thanks for watching this today. If you liked it, if you'll give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, I'd love to have you. All right, thanks a lot.